Alright? Can I be heard? Alright, great. Okay, so yeah, I had to kind of reset all of my OBS configuration. So I kind of screwed up the audio. So yeah, fun. Anyway, okay, so I still have some things I need to set up. Here's the hope everything goes fine. Alright. Yeah. Nice. Okay. Also, can I be heard, like, properly? Like, do I sound good? Or do I need to increase the volume. You see, yes doesn't exactly answer my question. So, I'm not exactly sure as to how to interpret it. Maybe decrease background music. That shut up. Okay. I think I'm gonna add a monitor. Great. Okay. Well, I hope it's better now. I hope so. So, wait a minute, did I do it already or did I? Oh, fuck! I forgot. Cause, well, isn't CMD quite the trusty tool? Wow, I am very smart. That's why I didn't fucking copy the path. Wow. Well, here's the hope. Lesson learned, I guess. And hopefully there will be no more audio issues in the near future. Well, alright. I think that is good. Okay. Everything seems to be in order. Well, hey y'all. Alright, okay. So, hey y'all. I am in the GameMaker studio game engine because, yes, because it is cool. I might post this here, because why not? Yay. Alright, okay, so today's order of business is making a desktop GUI on GameMaker, on the GameMaker engine. Why? Because yes, because it's fun. So, what am I gonna need? I probably should make a note. No. Okay, so first we need an object to represent directories. Then we need another one to represent files. Now, we need to have a list or map of root directories. So that's going to be the drives. They're going to be drive objects. No, wait, no. Directory objects. Great. We also need to recursively load files up to the desktop. So you can show it on a desktop UI. We need icons. We need a desktop app thingy, and maybe in the far future we can have a file explorer. Okay, so let's see. So what does a file need? So file needs the file path, the root drive, probably. I could extract that, but who cares? The file type, and probably some sort of order, or I like your funny words, Magic Man. Well, maybe you should learn. Sounds like a skill issue. Alright. So, file type. Then what else do we need? Because I can later load the file content. So it's not that important. Thumbnails. I want to have thumbnails. It's probably going to be a reference to a thumbnail object. So as to not be creating lots of objects. And a directory probably needs a list of files, a name, obviously. Oh wait, the file name. Great. List of files. A directory also needs a directory name. It's a directory path. We also need a list of files, probably a sort mode, and stuff like that. Cool. So, how do we do this? First, we probably should get on creating this stuff. We should also be able to read file, write file, what is it? Delete the file, move a file, etc. Okay. So, scripts. Don't ask ever again, please. Code is the way to be. Okay. Shut up. Alright. So directory prime, and this needs to be a constructor. And I also want a file. I'm probably gonna put that in a separate file. I'm going to rename this to directory, right? Because I like having all of the directory related stuff by itself. And what else? I'll ask again. Ask what? I'm not sure. Also, here's the thing. I should put some music in the background because it is pretty bland without music. Wow. So I'm gonna add some music on the background. This is my path to getting copyright striked by YouTube for having copyrighted material in the background. So fun. Okay. I'm out. Can it be heard? Yay, I'm gonna get copyright strike, but I quite literally don't have more music. Also, fuck. Can you here? Don't bug again. Don't bug. I don't. Okay, directory. So I need this. Was it this or was it self? I haven't used it in such a long time. Okay. I'm gonna create a new script. It's gonna be system. I'm gonna call it system. Okay, great. So function load path. It's gonna take in a path. I haven't used GML in a very long time. Oh wait, okay, so that's another thing we're gonna need. I probably should move this to a separate. I like having them in like separate workspaces, like this. Okay, so it's gonna be a string path, a path to the directory to load. Returns a struct.directory. What path? Okay, so first we're gonna check. I really don't like this editor. Okay. So if I'm gonna do directory, if not directory exists, so if the path is not a directory, we're gonna return undefined. Great. Why do you want that? Shut up. Ignore. Shut up. The music you make for you're actually a musician. What? I don't have anything immediately accessible and I'm too lazy to do that. I could do it though. Let's see. What do we have? What do we have? Oh, what do we have? Fun. Okay. Oh, I have a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff that's not being released yet. Woohoo! Yay. Wait a minute. What? Okay. I don't know. Okay, let's see. What do I have? Kodama sounds. I don't have much. That has been made accessible to the people. This is literally just one thing. What the fuck? Bro. All I have is jazz. Truly the music of the times. You like jazz? I like jazz. Jazz is good. Oh fuck. Yep, I swore. Shut up about it. I don't care. I don't care about swearing. What do I have? I have no idea. I should have more of my music. Okay, I want to listen to all of them. How's it called? I forgot how I called it. Jazz. No. No. It has swing. Okay, there you go. There we go, some smooth jazz for the background. Okay, directory. What do I have? Directory create, destroy, exists. I am sweating, by the way. How did I get the files from? I remember there was this function. Oh yeah, there's file find first, file find next. Why? Okay, time to see how the frick that worked. I really don't remember. Sure, download. Okay. Has it downloaded? Because it doesn't open. Okay. Let's see if it opens now. Hey y'all, Teloloid Zero. Welcome. Can you open, please? Okay, great. Alright. Oh wait, yeah, that's right. Okay. So I had absolutely completely forgotten that GameMaker is actually sandbox, but you can disable the file system sandbox. So that's good. Okay, this function works on all the C++ target platforms. Okay. Please. Okay. Because I need to create files and I need to create directories. So, let's see. It returns the name of the file, not the name of the, not the path. So, okay, so what is it going to return? It returns a string. If the file name is not an empty string, it pushes it into the files array. Okay, great. So for first item, I'm gonna call it, it's gonna be file find first. It's gonna be path. Why are you complaining? Okay. It's gonna be, I am so trying right now to remember how this was done. Okay, so it's path. I should probably check whether the path has a underscore at the end. If, okay, that sounds like a utility script. So, utilities. I'm gonna call utilities. I always have a utility script. Function ends with, it's gonna be a text substring. Right? So let's comment what it does. So now we get an idea of what we want. Alright, keep up the music making. Thank you. That's very nice. Okay, do I have anything else? I have no idea. Da, 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 da. Bro, for streaming. Okay, so returns checks whether the given string ends with the given substring. So we take a string text to check, string to check. I'm gonna say to check against substring text to check for, and returns a bool. Fun. Okay, great. So how am I going to do this? String. Okay. Fuck. Okay. I am very dumb. Sometimes I probably should have checked if it existed. Path is going to be a string. Can I do a substring? Copy. Okay. So, how string copy? String. Then index and then the count. Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot that GameMaker makes you start from 1 on strings because it's doing very stupid backwards compatibility. Okay, so first, and path. It's gonna be string length path the -1. Right. Okay, I think that's good enough. Just give me everything. Okay, so I actually should name it current item. So while current item isn't an empty string, okay. If file exists, current item. Actually, I should create a variable. It's called like full path, which is gonna be path, then current item. Current item. And the file exists full path. Return No, wait, no. Okay, so gonna be files. No, wait. Array push files. A new file which doesn't exist yet. So I should create it. Okay, actually, I'm thinking, how should I do this? I have no idea. Sorry, trying to organize how I'm going to do this, because here's the thing, like sometimes you might want to load the contents but at the same time not. So how should I do this? It's a very complicated thing. IT. Da-da-bum. Da-da-da-da-dum. Da-da-da-da-da-dum. Okay, how should I do this? Trying to remember how I did all of this. Dun, because it would be a good idea to have. Okay, so first self dot directory name equals directory name. Self dot directory path equals directory path. Okay, so we should also have a reference to the parent directory. So I'm going to be parent directory, or I mean, couldn't it be gotten, like, here's the thing, it's just the directory name can be gotten from the path. Okay. So the directories, it's gonna be a list. It's gonna create a list. Then I also want the contents, right? Then the order. Thinking. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to create a couple of functions. First, a directory should receive the directory path, so it's going to be path. There you go. And should I also define a directory, the parent directory here? I think so. I can pass in the parent directory. There you go. So, things I want. First, a function. Right? I want to be able to load a directory. And then I should also be able to reload a directory, because I don't want to load the directory again unless I explicitly have to, because I've made some modification. Okay, so then I want to have a function to load files, directory, load subdirectories, right? Great. So also want to say some global state. So I'm trying to. Okay, it's gonna be room main. I always call it like that. And I also need a object that is going to be my trusty set before reading it. Okay, so set before reading it, I call it like that because back in my first game, I always had the not set before reading it error come up, so it became tradition to call it like that for me. So here's where I declare all my global variables. Okay, so a drive, I'm gonna say go.drive directories. Let me go to a map. I'm gonna create a map. I wonder what the fastest way to do this would be, because I could use a map rather than using a list, or use both. And I could, so that way I could split a path in its items, and then that way it would allow me to use the map's hashing to do it faster, which would be quite cool. Hey, just joining. What they doing? Do black people matter? I am going to, yeah. So, okay, just join. What they doing? I am working on a desktop UI. I don't know if you're still there, but hey. If you are, because my freaking chat didn't update. Great. I also don't have much time left. Okay, so I want to have the drive directories, and then I also want to have certain like states. So for example, a last loaded file undefined. Global the last loaded directory. It's gonna also be undefined. What else do I want? For now, I don't know. So, one cool thing I can do, I'm just gonna remove this. I'm just gonna call it function load drive directories, right? Okay, so this is going to populate the global. So how am I going to do it? So I know that all drives have letters, so I'm going to call it letters, right? Can I make it like a constant or something? I quite honestly don't remember. Anyway, it doesn't matter. So I can do C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Great. So and AB. So, for over I equals 1, I is smaller than, oh wait, yeah, should get of letters is going to equal to string length letters, and I'm just going to iterate through string to get all of the drives. I++. So our current letter equals string char at, and then programming. I have been programming since I was like 8 years old. Like 8, 9, maybe 10. Around that time. So yeah, I've been programming for like what? Over 8 years, 9 maybe? For now. And like I learned by myself by like looking up, making games, looking tutorials. It's all cool. You can learn a lot of skills on the internet. And by just like banging your head against the wall, being resilient, not giving up. That's how I learned to make music, like the one you're listening to in the background. So, how can I do this? Okay. So, then I can create the letters. So, I'm gonna call it word drive path. It's gonna be the current letter. Letter, 2 dots, slash, right? And then I'm gonna do if not directory exists, drive path, then I'm going to continue. Otherwise, I am going to create a new directory. Right? Great. And I'm gonna pass it the drive path. That's really cool. Thank you, Math 01. Do you guys who are watching do any programming? I hope I'm not the only one. And there is no parent directories. I'm just gonna say I don't want to have to explicitly pass it, so I'm just gonna say undefined. Okay, great. So this description object that represents a file system directory. Parameter struct that string directory path to the directory. Add param. This is gonna use struct that string. That's wrong. Struct that directory. Parent directory. Object that represents the parent of the current directory. Pretty self-explanatory, but you know, never hurts. Great. So here, new directory, and I can pass in. Oh wait, shooks. I forgot to add the undefined. It can also be undefined. If it's undefined, then we consider it a drive path. I read your YouTube bio, and you do about the same thing as I do. We have the same age. What a coincidence. That's pretty cool. Nice. Computer science, pretty cool. Okay, so I'm just gonna do that, and I'm going to global dot drive directories, and then say current letter. Should do current letter, should I do drive path? I wonder. Oh well, I don't think it matters. I'm just gonna do current. I'm just gonna do drive path. Why not? Drive Okay, so I have a DS map create, but for some reason it's saying it's an array. I don't exactly understand how. Also, if I remember correctly, I have to put an at. That's like, I don't know, this thing's design. I don't really like it. Oh my god, hi Noku. Hey Geiger. Also, see you math 01 if you're leaving. Hey Geiger. Okay. I'm gonna do show message. It's deprecated, but who cares? String global.drive directories. Great. So I'm on the root. Once again, that could actually be a utility. So path get root. It's taking a path and return a string copy. It's gonna be path. It's gonna be starting from 1 and then what is it? Okay, string first. This function will return the character position of an instance of a substring within a string. Alright, great. So it's gonna be actually, what does it return if it doesn't find anything? I am actually not sure. I need to check the documentation because I don't remember what string pause does when it doesn't find the substring. Okay, so it returns 0 if it doesn't find it. Okay, so first index is going to equal to string pause. I'm going to try to do that, and then if first index is equal to 0. Actually, I'm going to do this. So first index is going to be equal to first index equals 0 string pause path in case it's a Windows style path or just the current index. So then we can check if first index is once again 0, meaning that there is no root, and we just return the path. Otherwise, we return a copy of the path string with the first index. Great. Cool. Now we got a small helper function, which is pretty cool. Should probably lower the volume. Yeah. Cool. So once again, I want to get the root, so I can do path get root. Great. Path. I was gonna try try to find it. So if I'm gonna do if go.drive directories root. Oh wait, I think it wasn't an at. I think it was that. Yeah. GameMaker has such weird ways of doing what other people do. Like seriously. Does it now detect it? No. Okay. Well, okay. Equals undefined. Then I'm gonna throw has no valid root. Okay, so okay, if global dot drive directory, okay. Actually, I do need it, don't I? How can I do this? Okay. I have like 20 minutes, maybe less. If root directory equals undefined, then we're gonna throw it because we don't have a valid root. Otherwise, what can I do? Because I need to load the path and I need to create all of the directory objects up to the path. So I guess I should find the last existing object instance, right? And start loading from there. But should load path return a directory or should it return a bool? I am not exactly sure. I should also like probably make sure that yeah. I really am at a loss. Okay. Wow, I am dumb. Hello, Robo. Welcome to the stream. Okay, so first things first, I wanna be able to load up to a specific path and then get the directory objects and get a sort of like tree. So how can I do this? Because I think should I How can I do this? I could split the path. Okay. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to it's gonna be a string replace. Okay. Path. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna split a file path, a directory path, into a how's this said? Into its components, and then I'm just gonna use that to traverse through the directory tree. I'm just gonna be loading the directories or creating them if they don't exist. Hello Robo, why do you have to be an enemy girl? I have no idea what an enemy girl is. If you know what an enemy girl is, you can tell me. What's up guys, Bicklerica in the chat. Welcome to our recreational programming session with Mr. Susan. I love Toading, like he's so funny. Okay, so first I want to be able to replace all of the Windows style paths with like forward paths. Then I am going to return it's going to be an array. I'm just going to return maybe for I should get the length of path is going to equal to string length true path. Great. So for var I equals 1 because they start on 1, I is smaller than len of path I plus plus. There you go. Cool. What are you programming? I am programming a desktop GUI interface. It's a graphical user interface in GameMaker, which is a game engine, and I'm doing it because yes, because I like torturing myself. So current, and I should also create like a buffer. It's gonna be a string. So then I can current char equals string length. Actually, now that I think about it, I should probably like, okay. String length path, true path. Wait, no. String car at char car, whatever you want to say. Path. And it's gonna, wait, no, true path. And it's gonna be char. It's gonna be I, right? Okay. So then if the current char is equal to the forward slash, we are going to do items dot put. No, wait, no. It's an array push items current buffer, and then I'm gonna clear the current buffer, and I'm gonna continue. Otherwise, I'm gonna add the current character to the buffer. And here I'm gonna check if the current buffer is not empty. Then we know we need to push more stuff. Alright, push items, current buffer. I'm gonna clear the buffer again just in case. And then we return the items. Cool. I should like make an experiment. Let's make an experiment. Why not? It'd be fun. So right now what I want is probably gonna be a message. So I'm just gonna do show message, right? Show message. Whoa. There's gonna be string path split, and I'm gonna do oh no, you can see the path in my fucking thing. Oh. Actually, now that I think about it, I wonder if it can be seen. You have big cocoa. I do not have any coconuts currently. I am actually not a fan of like coconuts. I do like the taste of coconut. I like coconut chocolate mixtures, but I've never like drank a coconut. I wonder if the text is even like big enough to be properly visible. Yeah, it's probably something I should have asked like a long time ago. Okay, can I make it bigger? I don't know how to make it bigger. Oh fuck. No. Probably in preferences. Text editors, code editor. So here? I'm guessing. Okay, let's try 12. How's that? Okay, that's kind of bigger. Bro, not literally coconuts. Then whatever do you mean? You're the one who wrote coconut emoji. I don't make the rules. Yeah, I think 12's good enough. At least I hope it is. Oh no, it froze. What exactly does Desktop GUI imply here? So, you know how... Okay, I'm gonna increase my volume first. Okay, can you hear me better? Right now? Let me try again. How's this? Is this better? Well, I'm gonna be responding meanwhile. So a desktop GUI is kind of like, you know, in like Windows, like you have your desktop. So you have like all of the icons, and you have like the file explorer with the windows and the files and all stuff. Well, I kind of want to recreate that sort of like desktop environment, but with GameMaker. Because it's fun. So what's it gonna be? I should run it now, check if it does split it properly, and whether it actually compiles. So while it is compiling, hey yo, Welcome to my stream. Fuck. That did not get split correctly. How exactly would the application you make to emulate the GUI environment function is what I'm wondering, I guess. So first thing first is going to be able to like use the system functions that GameMaker has available to like check a user's directories and files. And then after that, I'm going to be able to use that to kind of like draw a desktop thing in a window. And it's going to look exactly like the Windows desktop, kind of. And maybe in the future, I'll also make a file explorer that looks kind of like the Windows file explorer and just like emulate that visually. Okay, so time to check why this is broken. This should be my utilities. I'm gonna debug print the oh wait. Okay, it's because I was using freaking string replace instead of string replace all, so it was only replacing the first. Next stream, writing GameMaker in C using only Win32 plus DirectX. Actually, no joke, I'm actually making like my own game engine with C++ and SDL2, you know, the classic. I'm actually thinking of restarting it and rewriting it so as to use like an abstracted graphics class so that I can first I'm planning on doing OpenGL, and after that I would like to add Vulkan support. Graphics are really not my thing. I find them very hard below the matrices and stuff. And so the program will access the user's file system and attempt to recreate it in a custom GUI environment. Yep, that is exactly what I'm planning on doing. But right now, I first need to create like representations of those files and directories. Ouch. Alrighty, so it should actually be working fine now because I changed the function that I was using. Yep, it works. That is so cool. Actually, like it's so genuinely cool. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I should like definitely. I wonder if I can like new window capture. There you go. Fun. And transition. Wow. There we go. We have a black box. Nice. I'll let you do the drawing. First, I need to add all of this stuff. Okay. Also, one thing I want to do is when I get the root, actually, yeah, now I'm just wondering why don't I just like true path equals string replace. With forward slashes. And I just use true path. And I just say first index is equal to string pos true path. Oh wait, it's the other way around. GameMaker, please be consistent with your stuff. Great. I like the idea. Just make sure not to write too many things in the update function, else the UI may become slow. That is exactly what I'm trying to do. I am going to try to make it like only do stuff when it has to. Then I'm gonna be having multiple stuff. Okay, so there's that. Actually, I want to see if I can load the drive directories. Okay, so I'm going to call load the drive directories, and then I'm going to print the global drive directories, a map. Actually, I'm going to try to find my C drive. And I actually that is actually something that I wanted to do, which was to change it so that it doesn't add this. So I'm going to remove that. I was going to say, I'm going to call this drive ID. I'll call this var drive path. It's going to just be the drive ID with the / so that I can later use the drive ID here. Nice. Cool. So set before reading it, and it should work like this now. Let us see. Can you move? Okay. Let's try this. And if it says undefined, I am going to kill someone. Fuck. Okay. Alright. Code error, directory name not set before reading it. What are you talking about? Q. Oh wait, yeah, that's right. I am dumb. Get name from path. And I'm gonna say directory path. I create another utility. It's gonna call function get name from path. And it takes in a path, and once again true path. We're gonna sanitize that kind of path. String replace all backslashes with a /. And then we need to return the. So what I can do actually is last slash. It's gonna be string pos the last pause of slash in the path, no wait, the true path, and I'm going to return string copy last slash plus one, wait, true path last slash plus one, and then the file name length should be the length is string length of the true path minus the last slash position, I think, file name length. Great. I hope that doesn't break. So yeah, now that this function exists, everything should be a-okay. I'm actually gonna turn these into maps because I want to be able to access, because since I'm pretty much always going to be using paths, it would be a great idea to be able to have the path as the key in a map. Okay, let's try this again. It says it's a reference to to map. What? What? Okay, contents are ds map 2, directory path. Okay, directory name, it doesn't have any. Parent directory, undefined. Subdirectories is another map. Cool. I found it. So I do wonder what that first message was. Okay. It's actually pretty cool. Okay. So I have that, and I have the maps, and I have the directories. And if I remember correctly, I can do like, I don't know, ds map keys to array, so that's always great. Alrighty, so it would actually be a pretty good thing if I could have like a string representation of the directory. Maybe not show everything, but show some stuff. Okay, so if I remember correctly, it was the toString functions. Static toString equals function. It doesn't take any parameters. Great. So then info is going to be equal to a string, right? Great. So first we want the directory name. So it'll be something like, wait, shit. Directory name, and then the directory path. Then I should add a new line here. Then we want a parent directory, if there is one. remember correctly, I can do something like this. None. Info plus equal directory. Oh wait. Num of subdirectories. So ds map length size. Okay. Subdirectories. Info plus equal directory. And num of files. Ds map size. Self.contents. Nice. We also probably want to know if the contents have been downloaded. No, not downloaded, loaded. Self.loaded files equals false. Self.loaded directory. False. Self-downloaded files and self-downloaded directories. Nice. Did I just realize I started using the self? Yes. Okay. So now I should be able to represent the drive. Let's see how the message looks like. There's nothing. Oh wait, it's because I'm not returning the new representation. There we go. Cool. And that's cool, but I forgot the new lines. I am dumb. Yeah, it's been a while since I've written C and C++, so I am not as used to having to write the new line at the end of the string, like you do in C and C++ with like printf and whatever. Nice. There you go. Cool. So we have my C drive, and it would probably be a cool idea if I could load all of the files, you know. So that's what I'm gonna be doing next time, because I have to sadly leave, but it's been fun. So yeah, all right. An hour and a half. Wow. All right. So thank you guys for joining, and I hope you guys enjoyed the very quick stream. Very unplanned, and I also had quite a bit of technical issues at first, but yeah, here's to hope. So see you guys, and I hope to see you all next time.